If your ink's too slow and your nib won't flow, here's one of the places that you can go. Larry is here to see you through with Mr. Announcer and Cubby too. It's Larry's Fountain Pen Reviews.
Hey, welcome back. Larry's Fountain Pen Review. I want you all to relax, kick back, enjoy a review that I'm going to be doing on the Conklin Limited Edition Israel 75. Conklin been established since 1898. So I want to show you the box it comes in. I think that's a pretty interesting box. I really love the look of it. So let's get into the pen. Comes in your usual cardboard sleeve that the pen case fits in. And we'll get to the pen. Conklin, same thing. Basic Conklin box, pen box. Conklin name, when it was established. So now we open it up and we're going to get what's on the inside. Here we go. It's going to come with their limited edition 1948 to 2023. And I am going to have Mr. Announcer read with the back of the card to give you some more information about this pen, because I like to cover this pen in depth because, you know, Conklin has really set the grounds for fountain pens. They've done an amazing job with this pen, and I was so intrigued by it, but you know what? Let's give it all we got. Mr. Announcer.
Israel is a sacred land that represents spiritual and religious identity. It is not just a country, but a symbol of important cultural values of national and universal significance to its people. 75 years ago, on the 14th of May, 1948, Israel declared independence and regained its natural birthright, a sovereign Jewish state by which those who live within its borders can be liberated from persecution, be free to express their culture openly, and to practice their religion fully without hindrance or fear. Many have aspired and fought to have a land in which to call their own again, to return to Zion and the land of Israel. There are scores of people to thank for their aid in the establishment of Israel, but none quite like Theodor Herzl. He was a journalist and writer who sought to form a Jewish state in the land of Israel by spreading his ideas through pamphlets and later a book, gaining international attention and popularizing political Zionism. Through his words, he single-handedly unified the Jews and brought to light the injustice inflicted on his people. Though he died long before its establishment, Herzl is considered to be a father of the state of Israel. Let me repeat once more my opening words. The Jews wish to have a state, and they shall have one. We shall live at last as free men on our soil and die peacefully in our own home. The world will be freed by our liberty, enriched by our wealth, magnified by our greatness. Spoken by Theodor Herzl in 1896. Conklin is proud to introduce the Israel 75 Anniversary Diamond Jubilee Limited Edition 1948 collection, a revitalized design of a vintage Conklin classic, a fountain pen, a rollerball, and a ballpoint collection. Exceptional to look at and even better in hand, the Israel 75 is as unique as it is stunning. Machined to perfection and scrupulously hand-polished, the Israel 75 body features one-of-a-kind, high-graded blue and white resin, olive wood, and is then adorned with striking chrome accents along the overlay, clip, and rings. Made with elaborate attention to details, each writing instrument is a visual representation of the country. Beautiful satin chrome-plated overlay out of which a design is carved. The custom-made resin underneath displays the main symbols of Israel's cultural values, the words Israel and Israel written in Hebrew, a dove and an olive branch, recognized throughout the world as a token of peace, the 7-branched menorah symbolizing the 7 days of creation, the Hebrew word shalom, meaning peace, one of harmony and contentment in complete peace, and the Torah, representing the core of the Jewish spiritual and religious tradition. Located along the olive wood top of the cap is an intricately engraved coin with the Star of David encircled by the Shema Yisrael, the centerpiece of the daily morning and evening prayer services. It reads, "Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one." The clip is etched with a grapevine design on it as a symbol of the tree of life. The Band of Israel 75 incorporates the sacred Western Wailing Wall, long believed to be the sole remains of the Second Temple that stood in Jerusalem for over 2,000 years, as well as a numerical reference to the 75 anniversary years. Each pin is a unique piece of art. Conklin Israel 75 Anniversary Diamond Jubilee Collection is a limited edition of 1,948 pieces. The fountain pen fills via cartridge or an included converter and is equipped with a premium No. 6 Yovo nib personalized with the Conklin name, the historic Toledo, USA mark, and a crescent-shaped breathing hole. The nib is available in stainless steel extra fine, medium, broad, stub, Omniflex, and 14-karat solid gold, fine, medium, and Omniflex points. The rollerball accepts standard international rollerball refill. Ballpoint comes with a Parker-style ballpoint refill. Each fountain pen is displayed in a custom-made luxury gift box with a bottle of new exclusive specially made blue diamond ink. The ink is inspired by the blue color of the country's flag. Each rollerball and ballpoint come in a blue Conklin gift box. Each pen box is fitted with an explicitly designed sleeve. The sleeve is decorated with cutouts in the shapes of the pen's overlay symbols through which the blue flag color is visible, creating an intricate pattern on the sleeve.
Well, thank you very much. I hope all this information was helpful, because this is really one awesome pen that really got my attention. Conklin did a great job on this pen, as they always do. On the gift box, said beautiful pen that will speak for itself, and of course they included the bottle of ink. So let's go ahead and take this little jewel out for a minute, and we'll get to the goodies. And take this out for a minute. And here's your cartridges. You have 2 of those that come with it. Put those back in there. And it tells you how to, refill your pen. It has your warranty. It tells you about the pen, 148 pieces that were made, about the nib, and you can get a gold nib if you choose to. And I believe that's a good time to use that ink. What do you say, Mr. Announcer?
Oh, definitely should, yes.
I can't wait to taste it. Yum, yum, yum. So I'm going to put all this cool stuff aside. And I will come back to it later. And then we'll talk a little bit about the pen. Okay, here is the Conklin All-American Limited Edition, the Israel. Beautiful pen. Just look at all the markings and the colors that have been put into this pen to make such a, in my opinion, a magnificent fountain pen. Great job, Conklin. So let's start with the cap. Look at all the designs that Mr. Announcer earlier spoke of when describing the fountain pen. Beautiful. Israel, they just did a really great job on this pen. And on top of the finial, you see the Israel, the star,
Star of David.
and the markings around it. And right here on the band, 75, and eyeglass out. It's got a lot of markings. Is in Hebrew, as you see on the band, which is really enhances the pen, in my opinion. And of course, my favorite color, blue. And look at the lovely barrel, how the colors coming together, the whites, the blues. It is really a beautiful color arrangement that they did on this pen. I don't think Conklin left anything out to be desired. They caught the heart of Israel right here in this beautiful pen. And we come on down the end of the barrel, bam. So let's go ahead and uncap it. And it does post. It may be for some a little top heavy, but for me, it's not. So, we'll ink it up in a minute. Now that looks sharp, doesn't it? And just take a walk down the barrel. It's the grip section. You got a decent grip section to accommodate small, medium, large, even extra large, because sometimes people tend to hold their pen up here. Have you ever done that? I do it quite a bit. I try to keep my fingers down here, but a lot of times I find myself holding my pen here, which is fine, at least for me. And on the nib, like I said, Conklin. USA, broad nib. Everything that Mr. Announcer spoke of is on the nib, as well as on the barrel of the pen. It gives you, again, Conklin, Israel 75, limited edition. It tells you how many pieces, which one it is. It's a really nice pen. So let's go ahead and unscrew this baby. Now, like I said previously, it did come with 2 cartridges. No, you can't make this into an eyedropper because of the metal. And we'll unscrew this out just in case, if it's a screw in. If not, we'll find out the hard way. It is, you see, at the end of the converter where you screw it in, so don't try to yank it out. Let me do one more thing here, please. The nib does unscrew out as well. So, for some, make the pen easier to clean, you can put a different nib in. If you wanted to buy another nib, don't quote me on this, but I think you can get the nib, the whole unit, and then just slip it on in and you'll be good to go. Write your little heart away. So, here I go. Screw that back in. Now, let's get to the tasty part. As you see, ink everywhere. Wonder who did that. And the ink looks delicious. Alright, so all this is going very easy. And before I get to writing, here is the new Conklin All-American Limited Edition Israel fountain pen. And compared to the Durograph by Conklin, it's the All-American Israel fountain pen. It's just a tad longer when it's capped. There you go. So, I think it's time to take a ride down the boardwalk. And I'm not going to post my pen. This is a broad nib. 12. Duh. Okay. Writes beautiful. If you're into broad nibs, you want to get your hands on this one. Really writes really nice. And of course, this is the ink. We're going to go into some straight first, reverse writing. As you see there, the writes really nice. I guess it'd be more of a medium probably, looks like. Regular writing. And I'll do it again on the other side because my arm is hanging off the table and my handwriting is already bad enough, so let's try this again. I just do a few little swirls. No problems with the nib and the feed keeping up with the ink. They all come together and they do a great job. Downstroke and your cross stroke. Well, there you have it. So, what is your opinion about this pen? Mine, you've already heard it. Thumbs up. It's a winner. It's a beautiful pen. It really is. I'm just really amazed how Conklin put all this together and it all blended in so well. The pen is for any pen enthusiast, any beginner, any school-age kid, college kid, high school, you name it, office person would be proud, I think, to use one of these pens at any given time because the pen's amazing. I think the pen speaks for itself. So this is my review. This is my take on it. I'm sure you've heard a bunch of other reviews, and that's cool. I can dig that, but this is mine. So with that said, I'm going to say, oh, one more thing. Love the ink. Gotta love the ink. Beautiful ink. And it did go well with the pen. That's going to do it for now, my friends. Until our next review, stay healthy, stay safe, and please don't text and don't drive. As always, peace and love. Love you guys. Bye-bye.